At 5, we have big news from the FDA that could come as early as tomorrow. They're expected to approve mixing and matching booster shots as early as tomorrow. They're also expected to approve Moderna and J&J's booster shots.
Our senior health correspondent, Monica Robbins, joins us now on the set of What's New to talk about this and to tell us what this means for all of us. Monica, a very good afternoon to you. We call it the toolbox, and it appears that in just a very short order here, we're going to have a couple more tools to fight this COVID-19.
Yeah, it does look like that. You know, this could be really big tomorrow. The New York Times reporting the FDA is poised to not only approve booster shots for Johnson & Johnson and Moderna vaccines, but also allow people to mix and match vaccine boosters. We'll have to wait for the official guidance, but don't be surprised if they suggest sticking with the same brand if possible. The benefit, though, is the ability to use another if there's a shortage, and they're not saying one is better than the other. Now, a federally funded study found that those who got the J&J shot initially and then received a Moderna booster saw antibody levels rise 76-fold in 15 days. That's compared to a 4-fold increase after an extra dose of J&J. Now, keep in mind, the mix and match study only looked at antibody levels, not the levels of immune cells ready to attack the virus.
You don't have to worry about getting a Moderna shot if you got Moderna before, or Pfizer shot if you got Pfizer before. You really can get any of the vaccines as a booster, and it will work just as well as if you got the original.
So the FDA is expected to announce its decision tomorrow evening. Meanwhile, a CDC advisory committee will discuss boosters Thursday and then issue its own recommendation. By the end of the week, though, tens of millions of more Americans could be eligible for those extra shots. Now, what we don't know, and hopefully it will be made clear during the announcement, is what dosage of Moderna's vaccine might be authorized for use as a booster for recipients of other vaccines. Last week, the advisory committee voted unanimously to recommend Moderna recipients receive a third shot of that vaccine as a booster, but only at half a dose. So there's still a lot of things out there that we're going to have to bear in mind. And remember, you know, this might just be more convenient for states who are like needing more shots, and maybe if they're down the road there comes another shortage, it'll be at least an option.
Well, you know, I go back to when the vaccines were first rolled out. You were telling us about, oh, what's coming, these are coming, and they're built on different platforms, you called them. They're each a little bit different. So probably before you get a booster shot, if you have the opportunity to mix and match, you should do a little research yourself and find out which one's going to be the best for you.
Talk to your doctor, talk to your pharmacist. Absolutely, that's the first thing I would do.
All right, well, Pfizer's already approved their booster shot. So the big question would be, you know, if we can flip to Moderna or J&J and everybody starts mixing around, who pays for all that? Or is it all covered the same way as the original group?
Betsy Kling pays for it. That's
I'm sorry, everybody, y'all forget the booster thing.
Her heart just skipped a couple of beats.
Yeah, you know, I know it did. So the federal government will cover the cost of a different vaccine as a booster only if the FDA authorizes it. So if this comes down tomorrow and you're not sure what to do, again, the best advice is you really need to talk to your doctor or pharmacist about your options. And again, remember, even the guys who did the study said this research still needs to be looked at. They had a very small, limited number of volunteers for this study. So, you know, really talk to your doctor about what's best for you.
Wow.
All right. Thanks, Mom.
Sure.
Appreciate it.